Hey, it's Dan Emmons, and this is Bite-Sized Blockchain. We talked about blockchain being a shared record book of transactions between Bitcoin addresses. We discussed mining and proof of work, but we haven't really described why 256-bit encryption and one-way hashes are so secure. The work required to verify any given block of transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain is rapidly increasing in difficulty. Up until now, we've taken for granted the amount of computational power that would be required to try and fool the network in order to circumvent the built-in security of the blockchain. We came to the conclusion that it's mathematically infeasible to even attempt it. Because of all this, Bitcoin is backed by the most precious resource of all, time itself. But you're not convinced yet. As of right now, the price of a single Bitcoin has crossed over the psychological threshold of 10,000 US dollars. So if you're going to rely on blockchain to be the single source of truth, you have every right to question just how secure it would be to rely on a simple string of characters protecting your assets from everyone else potentially trying to steal your money. We've been making these security claims assuming the public already has access to enough computational power exceeding hundreds of supercomputers combined. The very best money can buy. Now imagine, if you will, a perfect computer. Forget about G-hash and megahertz. You built a computer which used the absolute minimum amount of energy theoretically possible to record a change in a single bit, a 1 to a 0 or a 0 to a 1. We're talking about the limits of thermodynamics here. Nothing more efficient is even possible. Now imagine you used most of the natural resources in our star system to construct a Dyson sphere and covered the entire surface of this sphere with a single star system sized supercomputer. Now imagine you could keep this supercomputer cooled at roughly absolute zero and could do so without expending any additional energy. If you had that, and captured with no inefficiency or loss the entire energy output of our star, not just in a day or week, but continually until it burned out, you couldn't count to 2 to the 256 before you ran out of energy. Keep in mind, this is simply counting. Just counting. Not hashing, not comparing, not performing lookups, just counting. 1, 2, 3, and so on, all the way up to 2 to the power of 256 minus 1. These numbers have nothing to do with the technology of the devices. They are the maximums that thermodynamics will allow. And they strongly imply that brute force attacks against 256-bit keys will be infeasible until computers are built from something other than matter and occupy something other than space. Bitcoin. Your money is secured by the laws of the universe. Please subscribe, like, and share.